Moon in Taurus. What's today? What is even today? Friday? No. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, October 3rd, 4th, and 5th. We have the moon in Taurus, which is a complete slowing down and a total shift from this really amplified, busy, fast-paced, intense, powerful moon in Aries that we were having, full moon in Aries, right? So we're now slowing down the pace. We are now pausing before we have emotional reaction, which is really helpful. And there is this quality of simplifying that comes in the next 2.5 days. So just simplifying your life, clearing your schedule. There's a want to indulge and sometimes overindulge when the moon is in Taurus. Indulge in the simple pleasures of life. So this is a time for like yummy food and massage and naps and whatever it is that you do to unwind and slow down your pace. That is where the energy flows in the next 3 days. Now there is something happening that brings in unexpectedness or impulsiveness with the moon meeting up with Uranus later today and tomorrow. So Saturday evening and most of Sunday, the moon and Taurus link up in the sky, and this brings a subconscious impulsiveness. It brings our emotional body into an erratic sort of state where we can be easily triggered or we can react really quickly. It is in Taurus, so there is a softening to that, but it's still there, okay? And so with this, there can also become this need to want to express and not hold back and not be limited by the standards of society in our expression or traditional limitations in our expression. We just want to express what's in our emotional body. And that can really come with impulsiveness and really come in strong to the forefront too. There can be a feeling with the moon and Uranus together of detachment, emotional detachment, or feeling separate from. So feeling separate from or detached from our close ones, our family, our loved ones, our partners, our kids even. You know, there's a detachment that comes in, an emotional detachment. It's really good for turning on your observer and recognizing your emotional patterns. That is something that it would definitely help. The other thing coming in is the moon and Mercury are opposing. The moon in Taurus and Mercury in Scorpio are opposite one another these next couple of days, today and tomorrow. And so this has a quality of the head and the heart being on opposite pages, right? On opposite spectrums. So tuning in, checking in, we might feel this pull where our head tells us one thing, our mind tells us one thing, and the heart is in the completely opposite direction, right? So how do we merge those? How do we marry those? And how do we get them on the same page? And that could be some work coming into the next couple of days. So the moon in Taurus is a really sweet quality. We want to eat the chocolate. We want to eat the rich food. We want to slow down. We want to have our creature comforts. So allow yourself those things Saturday, Sunday, Monday. This feels really good for those of us that have our moon in Taurus. If your moon is in Virgo or your moon is in Capricorn, feels really good too. If your moon is in the second house in your chart, there is a beautiful flow here. And if your moon is conjunct Venus in your chart as well, if the moon and Venus are right next to each other, it can be a little bit difficult for those of us with our moon in Aquarius or our moon in Leo. Okay, it can feel a little bit funky, a little bit strained the next couple of days. All right, you guys, enjoy.